What's going on, guys? My name's Theoatrix, and today I'm showing a variety of things you can do on a daily basis to make millions over a month. The money you get, you can put towards better gear, training your skills, or sustaining your membership for free through bonds. One important thing to keep in mind with any of the methods I'm showing is their effective profit per hour. That's how much you'd get from 1 hour put into any of these daily methods. Basically, if you have a money-making method that you can consistently get a better profit per hour, then the event is not worth doing. I will of course explain that more as I go, and you should have a really good idea of that by the end of the video. The first method can be done with very low requirements and scales up with the Varrock diaries. That's buying battle staves from Zaf's barrel. You can buy them very quickly since you get them noted out of the barrel, and interestingly, with no diary complete, you can still buy 5 battle staves for 7k each from Zaf. That costs 35k, and then you can sell it straight to the Grand Exchange for 41k, which is a very easy 6k every day. A game integrity update which happened on the 28th of June this year made it so you can only do this battle staff method if you've almost finished the What Lies Below quest. This was done so bots couldn't access this method. The quest does give a 2000 defense XP reward, but in order to unlock the battle staff method, you only need to kill the boss. So if you're a pure, you don't need that 2000 defense XP. In contrast, completing the Elite Varrock Diary gives you 120 noted battle staffs per day. That's an easy 150k profit every single day, and it literally takes under a minute since they're noted. The effective profit per hour, if it takes 1 minute to do each daily run, can reach literally 10 mil per hour at this point in time. So if you have the Elite Diaries unlocked and for some reason don't do this moneymaker, what are you doing? Also, even with no diaries, getting 5 staves per day nets over 400k in effective profit, which is very good for a low level. Even with the mediums, it's 2.5 mil an hour, which is pretty much higher and more guaranteed than Zulrah. So basically, if you've done the medium diary on a higher level account, then it is worth getting the battle staves. To save time in the process, put your battle staves straight into the bank. Don't go and sell them straight away. You're way better off selling them in one large quantity just to save a little bit of time every day. The Elite Diaries completed gives you 24 times more coins per day. That adds up to over 54 mil a year, which is a lot. On the other hand, someone that hasn't done any diaries gets 200k a month. Isn't bad for a new player, but you should aim to at least complete medium. A quick important point is that the reset time for any daily event in Old School or RuneScape is 12 AM UTC or GMT. That's 6 PM Central Standard Time and 7 PM Eastern Standard Time. I'm showing a lot more times on the screen, so if you want to work yours out, pause and you can find it. Next is a daily event that comes from the reward of the Kandarin Diary. With each tier of the diary, you can take more noted flax to the Flax Keeper, which roams the flax fields, in exchange for the same amount of bowstring. Flax currently costs 3 coins each. You can buy a huge stack of them from the Grand Exchange, and then every day convert them to bowstring, which are 156 coins each right now. With the Elite Diary, you can convert 250 flax into bowstring, which is a 36k profit per day, and that can be added on to getting the battle staves. Since getting to the flax fields is a little further, I'm going to show the effective hourly profit of 1-minute runs and 2-minute runs. So it's pretty likely that your effective profit fits somewhere between these values shown. At a really efficient run each day, it's effectively up to 2 mil per hour with the elite tasks. But something else to consider is if you're doing or planning on doing herb runs or tree runs for farming XP. Then with those runs, you can easily implement these 2 methods. When doing a fruit tree run or a herb run in Catherby, you can easily stop by the Flax Keeper, which effectively lowers the time taken to about 30 seconds. So the profit per week, month, and year for the Kandarin Diary reward, you don't really make a lot from the easy diary, making it not exactly worth your time. But on the other hand, 1.1 mil per month or 13 mil a year from the Elite Diary is something worth looking into. At the end of the video, I'll show all of the methods combined, but 1.1 mil a month for 30 seconds a day in your farm run can do big things. With Zarf, you can easily go past him whenever accessing the Varrock tree pack, and tree runs can be done daily and even twice daily, so it's really easy to implement that once a day. Just so you can see the values, this is how much you'd effectively make if it took you 30 seconds per run. Of course, that is a very quick run, but easily possible while you're doing your farm runs. With the Elite Varrock Diary, it can effectively be up to 20 mil an hour. The Elite Kandarin Diary turns into 4.3 mil an hour, far better than Vorkath or Zulrah. The final method of this video is opening herb boxes in the Nightmare Zone. As for getting your Nightmare Zone points, some of you out there may enjoy AFK training here, which means this method can be done every single day since you have a huge load of Nightmare Zone points. Alternatively, some players go for the Nightmare Zone solely for points and to get their imbues. If you want to get faster points while you're doing that, you want to turn on more bosses, and it also costs you far less money if you don't turn on a customizable dream. Each day you can buy 15 herb boxes, which costs 9,500 points each, making it 142k points a day. But in return, you'll get approximately 156k in profit. In terms of the effective profit per hour, there is two ways to calculate this. If you're an AFK trainer with a pretty much unlimited supply of points, you can open your herb boxes with an effective time of about 2 minutes since you'll already be training and have points in the Nightmare Zone. For players that only use the Nightmare Zone for points and imbuing, then the effective time to get 142,000 points and exchange into herb boxes is around 8 to 12 minutes depending on your combat level. So the overall effective hourly profit for AFK trainers is 4.6 mil, far better than almost every good moneymaker. As for people that need to go get the points themselves, the effective profit ranges from 600k, which isn't all that good, to 1 mil an hour. At an even lower combat level, below level 70, you'll have a hard time getting lots of points at the Nightmare Zone, making this not worth it at all, since green dragons will net you way more money per hour. If you continuously AFK too long and log out and you don't get over 500,000 points per Nightmare Zone game, then all of your spendings on entering a dream will really eat away at your profits. So be sure to be smart about it and make sure you get the maximum amount of points without having to restart your dream. Overall, in a week, month, and year, you can make 1 mil a week, 5 mil a month, and up to 57 mil a year. And this actually beats doing battle staves from Zarf in terms of the total profit that you get, but the amount of time you have to invest is a little more. Now, combining all three of these methods together, with both the Kandarin and Varrock Elite Diary and getting 15 herb boxes each day, you can effectively make 10.5 mil a month. As for the other methods, I have a table on the screen right now which shows the monthly output from each of the methods I spoke about. If you want to see how much you can make per month, you can pause it here and add up the ones that apply to you. A daily that I think is very worth mentioning for Iron Men is the Mauritania Diary perk. For the diaries above and including medium, you can take any type of bone to Robin in exchange for that type of bone meal and buckets of slime. So that's basically free prayer XP every day. In terms of other events you should be doing on your account, the Tears of Guthix minigame is a great way to train a skill you just don't like doing, and that gives you XP based on how many tears you get. This minigame can be done every week, and a weird little fact is you need to gain at least 100,000 total XP or 1 quest point in that week in order to take part in the minigame. I'm pretty sure that's another way to stop the bots. Anyways, I hope you found something interesting in this video. If you did, be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new around here. Also, a few people have been sending me clips of the day still, and I wanted to let you guys know to start posting them in the goals and achievements section of the Theoatrix forums. I'll be reading through there every week, and I'll still sometimes show off some really interesting ones. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.